A 37-year-old man is behind bars for fatally shooting a 19-year-old man. At 3:19 a.m. on Thursday the 4th of July, authorities responded to Bootleggers Bar and Grill at 221 Broadway Street in Clearfield, Iowa, on reports of a man shot. When deputies arrived on scene at 3:36 a.m, they found a deceased man identified as 19-year-old Kobe Dean Nelson, laying on the ground of the parking lot with a gunshot wound to his head. Several witnesses at the scene told deputies they watched the suspect, identified as 37-year-old Alan James Schultz, shoot and kill Colby. A deputy approached Alan, who was standing against an SUV near the victim's body. While questioned, Alan admitted to killing Colby, and he was taken into custody without incident. During the investigation, it was revealed that the two men had a disagreement at the bar early in the night, and later argued outside the bar as Alan went to leave. It's unclear what the argument was about. Alan then left the bar on his motorbike and drove about 23 miles to his residence in Bedford and grabbed a loaded handgun. He then drove back to the bar in a different vehicle. Upon return, he exited the vehicle and proceeded to confront Colby, along with several other individuals in the middle of the street in front of the business. Alan walked back to his vehicle and retrieved his handgun from the passenger seat. Alan then walked back across the street and again confronted Colby. He was behind a pickup truck parked in front of the bar. Alan pointed the gun at Colby and fired one round, fatally striking Colby in the face. Alan then unloaded his handgun and placed it on the ground. He then waited by his vehicle for deputies to arrive. Alan was booked into the Taylor County Jail and charged with first-degree murder. The investigation into the matter continues. A food service worker at Phoenix Children's Hospital has been arrested on suspicion of child pornography charges. At just before 5:30 p.m. on Sunday the 30th of June, officers took 29-year-old Zachary Parker Albritton into custody at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport in Arizona on suspicion of 10 felony counts of sexual exploitation of a minor. Just over a month ago, instant messaging app Kik notified the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children that one of its users had 23 files related to child sexual abuse. The organization then shared the information with the Arizona Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. Detectives were able to link the Kik account to other social media accounts and identify Zachary as a suspect. Investigators also learned that Zachary is employed by Sodexo, which is a third-party food vendor at the Phoenix Children's Hospital. While not employed by the hospital, staff confirmed that he did work in the building. Detectives later served a search warrant on Zachary's Kik account and found approximately 40 files relating to child sexual abuse. Investigators also reviewed chat history, where Zachary had several conversations about child pornography and sent files to other users. He also discussed his job in some chats, saying he worked in the food service industry at the hospital. In an interview with detectives, Zachary admitted to using his Kik account to trade files depicting child abuse and pornography, but said he never saved files to his phone because he feared his girlfriend would find them and know about the dark underworld. He said that as part of his job with Sodexo, he delivers food to children's hospital rooms, but denied taking photos and videos of the patients or having sexual contact with them, but police said that Zachary acknowledged that he has sexual fantasies about minors. During a bond hearing on the 1st of July, the judge set Zachary's bond at $100,000 and imposed several conditions, including electronic monitoring and restrictions on internet access. If he posts bond, he'll be supervised by pretrial services in the community and prohibited from having contact with any minors or accessing the internet except for work, school or legal counsel. Zachary remains held at the Maricopa County Jail. Sodexo since placed Zachary on unpaid administration leave and faces termination, pending the outcome of the investigation.